Lately, I've been hearing a specific type of sample in rap songs, and they're racking up millions of streams. You might have heard them in songs like this, and this. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what type of samples they are, why they work so well, and how you can flip them into beats that artists will want to jump on, and maybe even turn into hits. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so the type of samples being used are traditional folk samples, and they just sound fire to flip. With drill beats, producers were using a lot of Balkan samples, but with Key Glock's hit Let's Go, his producers used a Polish folk group. I think they're called Virchavina. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. So I found another song from them, and all I usually do when I'm sampling is I just listen through first and see if anything catches my attention. So let's see. I want something that's a bit busier. Something like that. Ooh, this part. You see this one part here? I think we could do something with that part. I'm just going to take the beginning of it. And first of all, let's just figure out the BPM. So I usually right click on BPM, select tap, and just tap along to it. So somewhere around 85. Yeah, so that sounds pretty good. I might just take like 16 bars and then just bounce this before we do anything. I always like to start with a clean loop that's synced up, because then if we want to use a plugin to flip it, it's just going to chop it way easier. And to chop it, let's actually use Arcade, because I feel like people sleep on this feature. If we go to Your Stuff, then Imported Samples, we can actually drag that straight in here. Only took a second. Now we can click Generate Sampler, and now we have these different presets to work with. So all of these presets will have different effects, which makes it a lot more unique compared to traditional samplers. Let's try some different methods. Alright, so I just want to find something that sounds kind of clean. This one's kind of hard. So you can see how creative you can get with it. I think I want to go with standard chopped. And even the spatial expanse preset is what I'm liking right now. I'm just going to quickly check the key. So A flat minor, because then in Arcade, we could select A flat minor here, and then click save and play. We'll go to sample edit and advanced, just turn on sync, because I think I want to change the BPM. I think with this BPM, we could make it more like dark West Coast style. Let's try like 97. You know what? Even just those two will sound hard. Up here. Because with these samples, we want to keep the flip pretty repetitive. We just want to make it simple and catchy, because they're the type of vocals that get stuck in people's head. I think we'll pitch it up though. So let's go from G sharp to maybe B. You can tell straight away now. You know how this is going to sound. Let's just increase the attack for the second one. Let's send that to a mixer. Just add an EQ. Take out some low ends. Maybe some highs too. Okay, just so we got a clean sample, let's actually render that. So now we got this clean 4-bar loop. Yeah, this one's gonna be perfect. So this will just be like the driving force of the track. And I think these samples work so well just because they sound so organic and powerful, but they also feel ancient and ancestral, so maybe they're speaking to our inner tribe, man. Who knows, it might be cutting deeper than we think. From here, I want to build on this. I just want to fill out the lower end, so I'm just going to add a bass note with a piano. Every time you add a piano bass note, it just sounds crazy. I'll switch it up soon, but that'll do for now. Alright, let's pull up Arcade again. Let's go to lines. Could go particles or maybe brainwaves. Just looking for something to fill it out. Yeah, something like that's perfect. I think we could just hold that one note. Turn it down a bit. But I think we just throw some shaper box on. So it sounds like it's gradually getting a bit louder. Don't want to overdo it with melodic stuff, but I'm just looking for weird textures and sounds. If you listen to a lot of beats that use these samples, the sample is usually the main thing. Let's try particles. Maybe that. And that one, that could play at the end. Maybe just have one there, and then this. Yeah, so it's not too up front. Accents have been a big part of my process recently. Let's just bring some of these in. Maybe we could fade it in. Let's bring this one back. Just something to give it a unique touch. Well, it might almost be there, you know, but just in case, I'm going to throw co-producer on the master. I've been using this a lot recently. Let's just see what it gives us. I'm just trying to find some inspiration because I'm not really sure where to take it. I'm thinking just a couple piano notes, just a little subtle top layer. Maybe something like this, but filtered. Let's try that. Maybe that first part, you know. So when I add loops like this, I like to switch them up a bit. So maybe we could reverse one. Let's cut that there, and then we'll bring this one up. Yeah, this is sounding hard now. I think we start adding some drums, you know, and then if we want to go back to the melody, we can, because like I keep saying, that choir is the main part of this. I just wanted a few elements to add in here and there so that people aren't listening to the exact same thing all the way through. But if you want to chop a sample like this for yourself and get access to Arcade, Co-Producer, Portal, Thermal and more, then you can try them all completely free for 7 days with Output One. So make sure you click the link in the description. The video is sponsored by Output, so huge shout out to them. And let's get into the drums. Alright, let's go to the Magma drum kit. Let's add this one, a bit more unique. Let's grab a hat like this. I just want to make the pattern kind of bouncy. And then I think we could roll this one up, but I think we roll it up in pitch as well. Try this hat. Copy this. And maybe just stretch this. Alright, the hats are sounding hard, kind of unique. With the melody, I've just sent everything to an instrument bus, and I'm just going to add a bit of halftime, about like 15%, just to give it some low end. 100% sound cold. I might use that for a verse. Let's bring this down to like 15 for now. 808, I'm going to use the spins, but I'm probably going to use a couple. Just going to set that to cut itself, increase the out. I will boost it up too. Maybe I start with something like this. Crazy. Let's make this part longer. We could bring that down. Let's roll this one. You know what, maybe the first one, let's go a bit crazier. And then let's slide this one up. That ending sounds crazy. And now that we've got the 808 notes in, we can change the piano to match it. Just a few of the notes. Let's grab some percussion too. Let's grab something like this. Now we'll grab this as well. Maybe just get 3 of these zaps. Oh, let's just have this at the end. Yeah, I think we need one part like this. Alright, and I'm still in this preset from Infinite because I'm making some sort of West Coast beat. This preset's wild. Like, listen to these two together. Yo, shout out to Infinite for that. It sounds crazy. Alright, I think we need an open hat as well. Maybe this one, you know. Just sounds a bit different. Copy that over. Alright, at this point, I'm thinking too much about what I need to add, so I think this is enough drums. Let's just split that pattern. Could have some kickstart too. It's like less than 20%. Alright, let's just grab an intro. Maybe the hat's halfway through. Just grab a couple notes though. Then we could just cut the hats here. And we'll just get a transition in as well. Yeah, let's use this one. Yeah, that drop sounded crazy. So then for the verse, we can just have this part. We'll copy this over. But we'll have more of the piano to fill in those gaps. And then just get this riser back in and just have it finish like this. Okay, and just to make the drop a little bit unique, I've got Love Filter and then Gross Beat with this scratch preset. I've just automated that, so Love Filter comes on here and then Gross Beat here. Yeah, it's gonna sound mad. Alright, let's hear it from the beginning. The drop is hard. This part just works nice over the verse. Just gives it room to breathe. Now we've got these keys. So we can just subtly introduce things. I hope you guys are feeling this one. If you want to check out Output 1, the link's in the description. If you like it, click up here.